Well, telecom companies have been in focus on account of the compensatory tariff order that's come in from the TRAI. Joining us now to explain to us whether there can be conciliation on the road ahead is the chairman of the TRAI, Mr. RS Sharma. Mr. Sharma, I appreciate you joining us here on CNBC TV 18. You know, the adversarial relationship with the TRAI and the telecom industry has been a thing of the past as well, and that continues, unfortunately. The telcos are claiming that your order could impact them to the tune of 54,000 crore rupees. You rubbish that. You say the impact, if at all, could be as low as 200 crore rupees. What are we to make of this?
Well, let me first clarify that there is no adversarial relationship as you have been making it out to be. It's absolutely, you know, we are the industry regulator, and I think we are working within the framework and with the twin objectives of balancing the interest of all these stakeholders, at the same time ensuring that there's a healthy growth of the industry. So there is no adversarial relationship. That's part one. The second issue is that the order for compensation for call drops has been issued by TRAI after public consultation.
Right.
So it is not necessarily the kind of TRAI's whims and fancies. Because of that the order has been issued. It is after deliberations and after consulting all these stakeholders that the order has been issued.
But is there room for rethink as far as that order is concerned? I know the telecom operators have now petitioned the DOT and the government to try and see if there could be a resolution via media that could be arrived at. The last meeting that took place with you between the operators, the order stands as is. Is there room now for a rethink or review of any sort as far as this order is concerned?
See, this order itself, if you have read the order,
Yeah.
it itself says that the TRAI will review this order again after a lapse of 6 months. And then
but it comes into
to a
effect from
conclusion.
January. Absolutely.
It does come into effect from January. And that is something which has been issued. It is subject to review after 6 months. So that review process is built in into
will stand as of now?
Absolutely, as of now, unless there is a competent authority which nullifies, modifies, whatever.
If the DOT were to intervene and to say that let's try and work this out, is there then a possibility that the January order...
There's a set process as to how the regulations issued by TRAI can be challenged. And if that set process is set into motion and there's a competent authority's order which says that this should be modified, nullified, whatever, set aside, we are fine with that.
Which means that if it goes to court, which in all likelihood...
I'm not making that a statement. I'm only saying that as of now the order stands, still it stands modified by a competent authority.
In your last meeting with telecom operators, and operators who've been speaking to us say that there have been improvements. They're not, by the way, denying the fact that there are issues as far as connectivity is concerned, even as far as network is concerned. They're saying we acknowledge that, we're trying to work on it. We would like more time to try and work with the regulator. But you're saying at this point in time, the order for January will stand and will continue, and the resolution, if any, can continue post that.
Let me share some facts with you. The TRAI had conducted the road test to find the details and statistics about network health in the city of Mumbai and Delhi. In the month of June. And then, as you know, I had joined on 10th of August. So thereafter, we had a discussion with the operators. And operators assured us in the month of, I think, early September.
Yes.
9th September was, I think, the date when they had the meeting. And they assured us that they will work very hard to improve the situation. And we said, yeah, we believe you. We have no issues on that. And let's what is the ultimate objective? Ultimate objective is that the customers must get the value for their money. They must get a proper service. So we said, let's work on it. And on 28th of September and 29th of September, probably these were the dates, we conducted another road test on the same roads, on the same situations. Unfortunately, there is not much improvement. No substance. I mean, there are improvements maybe here and there.
But it's not substantial.
It's not substantial at all. It cannot be called substantial. So thereafter, in fact, we conducted road test in 5 more cities at the same time. And then I shared the results with them, saying that there's no improvement and you need to make improvements. So I don't think the work done thus far really gives us comfort that there have been improvements, number one. Number two, I have also told that we will have another road test in a number of cities. We will increase the sort of scope also. So that's something which we will do. So we'll see how it works out.
Okay. So clearly you're disappointed with the efforts that have been made by the telecom operators at this point in time to improve the quality of service. But if I can talk to you about the implications and the math that's being put out by both sides, because you say that if the order is implemented from January, the impact for the industry will be 200 crore rupees. The industry says 54,000 crore rupees. Scenario one, if 10% of the subscribers claim compensation, the yearly impact will be 10,826 crore rupees. Scenario two, 50% claim 54,000 crore rupees. And you're saying 200 crore rupees, sir.
Let me, before I answer that question, let me also share some facts. TRAI has brought out a technical paper which essentially talks about what are the basic reasons for call drops. And there are multiple reasons, obviously. And one of the most important reasons which has come out of that technical study is that optimization of the network is one of the most important sort of things which could be done and things could substantially improve. Now, optimization of the network is something which is completely within the hands of the operators. So they must put in more money.
But
capacity enhancement, so optimization is something which is a very short-term solution which can be put in place, and that will probably
what is
improve
the
the
degree
situation.
of investment that is required? Because once again, I go back to the conversations that we've had with telecom operators. Companies like Vodafone, Bharti Airtel, say Vodafone numbers in specific, 8,500.
Okay, that's more from the TRAI chairman.